and welcome back to Kiss Cooking. Today I'm making a special little treat. I happen to really like my sweets, and I'm trying to stay away from sugars and carbs and flour and all of that kind of thing. So I have found a recipe for a chick pea cookie dough recipe, and I really like it. I've made it more than once. You start out with a can of chickpeas that you've drained and rinsed very, very well, and I spread out on paper towels to let them dry. Then I take a third cup of old-fashioned oats, and they can be the quick cooking kind if you'd like. And then a third cup of peanut butter. They want natural peanut butter here, so you don't want it with all the other additives that you get when you buy Jif or Skippy or the other ones. And you have to use your food processor for this because it becomes a really, really thick kind of a batter. Then I have a quarter cup of maple syrup. You can use honey, but I've always used the syrup because that's what I have on hand. And then a pinch of sea salt. And again, that natural peanut butter didn't have any salt added, so you need the salt in there. And then a teaspoon of pure vanilla, which I have here. There we go. And so I'm going to put my lid on. And this pulses or has to process for quite some time. And you have to scrape it down frequently so that you can get all the ingredients in there. Okay, wait a minute. It doesn't want to work quite like that. There. Okay. I got an old-fashioned one here. Here we go. Now I'm going to take off the lid, and I'm going to go ahead and pull all of this batter away from the edges to make sure that all of it gets incorporated appropriately. And here we go again. Typically we let this process for about 2 full minutes. Sorry, I'm trying to hurry. There we go. Here we go again. Once again, I want to take the dough away from the side so I can make sure everything is incorporated into here and it's nice and even and all the